Good evening to everyone, and thank you for joining this live broadcast with the launch of Bank Windhoek's business banking offering. Together with me here this evening is Ms. Berenice Hans, the Managing Director of Bank Windhoek, who obviously needs little introduction, and Heinrich Barnos from BCX, and together we will obviously take you through the new offering. Towards the end of the session or the broadcast, there will be a question and answer session. So we would like to please encourage you to post your questions so that we can try to answer them towards the end of this broadcast. But for now, I would like to ask Berenice to maybe say a few words of welcome.
Thank you, Leon. Well, thank you, Leon. The board members of Capricorn Group and Bank Windhoek, the executive teams, the employees of Capricorn Group and Bank Windhoek, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Good day. It is a great pleasure to welcome you to the virtual launch of Bank Windhoek's new business banking offering. Thank you to each and everyone who has joined us virtually today. The vitality and growth of businesses is critical to our economy. Research by the Institute of Public Policy suggests that SMEs alone account for 20% of job creation in Namibia and continue to contribute 12% to GDP. Now, businesses have faced significant hurdles brought about by the pandemic. They have had to adapt repeatedly, and many have found new ways to navigate this brand new business world. Adaptability and creativity have been key. One of Bank Windhoek's key strategic choices is rooted in growing our business banking segments. Today marks the launch of our new business banking value proposition to the market. To achieve this, we took the time to understand the needs of our small, medium, and large business clients. These insights set the foundation of our tailored value proposition for businesses that we will share in more detail with you shortly. We pride ourselves on being globally competitive, yet locally relevant, and use this to reimagine business banking for Namibians for both the present and the future. Building strong relationships with our customers is and continues to be the basis on which we do business. In times like these, we sought ways to strengthen our relationship with our SME and commercial clients by bringing an offering that is seamless, efficient, and enhances the way we do business, all backed by a team that is well experienced and ready to help you unlock the potential of your business. We have based our value propositions design on relevance, quantified value for customers, and also on differentiation. As we find ourselves in the brutal grip of the third wave of COVID-19, Namibia needs to work smarter to provide products and services to her people in ways that limit contact, yet that drive enterprise. We believe that the way you transact, whether locally or internationally, does not need to be done in a banking hall. However, when you do visit our branches, the experience needs to be great, worthwhile, and at the same time safe. I would like to again welcome you all to this very exciting launch of Bank Windhoek's business banking offering, and I look forward to engaging with you virtually during the course of this short program. I quote Michael Leboeuf, "A satisfied customer is the best business strategy of all." On that note, let me hand over to Leon Koch, our Executive Officer Business Banking, to tell us more about this very exciting offering. Leon, over to you.
Thank you, Berenice.
Welcome to the launch of the new business banking offering for commercial and small and medium-sized businesses from Bank Windhoek. The new business banking offering showcases financial solutions to suit the unique needs of any business, such as online banking, payment solutions, trade, and foreign exchange services. The offering includes financing solutions such as overdrafts, business credit cards, commercial and sustainability loans, and vehicle and asset finance. Our business banking customers also have access to savings and investment options, such as structured long, medium, and short-term investments, and savings accounts and savings pockets, as well as customizable fixed deposits, notice, and call deposits. Included in the offering are an array of insurance solutions, such as embedded group schemes and travel insurance, comprehensive long-term and key man insurance options, as well as pension and umbrella funds. We value our business banking customers and go the extra mile to provide support and provide stakeholder engagement opportunities when it is safe to do so. Our new Business Banking iLounge is a virtual service center specifically tailored to meet the needs of small and medium-sized businesses. The iLounge is manned by a team of business bankers who engage meaningfully with customers via email, the internet, and by telephone to assist where they can and provide mentorship and help grow their customers' businesses. Our consultants can also be contacted for face-to-face engagements. The Business Banking iLounge is invaluable for both existing and small and medium-sized startups. Clients can contact the Business Banking iLounge at any time of the day from almost anywhere and can expect to be serviced instantly. Our digital marketplace is a unique business banking hub that gives entrepreneurs support and productivity tools, such as a learning portal and information they will need to stay abreast of the latest business trends and news. An exclusive element to the digital marketplace is that Bank Windhoek customers benefit from a smart partnership between BCX Namibia and Microsoft, where customers are able to purchase the necessary equipment and software for their businesses at a reduced rate. Customers are also able to apply for Bank Windhoek loans for this purpose. BCX Namibia provides customers with their unique access code to the digital marketplace platform, which is all you will need to improve your business efficiency. All these services are backed up by Business Service Center support. Call them today. They are ready to take your call. All you need is to access the Bank Windhoek Business Banking page on our website, and the growth of your business is just one click away. Bank Windhoek.
Yeah, so thank you. I think what is really nice about the video, it really captures the true CVP as we would like to deliver. And therefore, I would like to really, I think, add to what Berenice has alluded to around client service. Our new offering is really about a future-fit service offering that really caters for business clients and creating a better client experience. Please allow me, I would like to just expand in short on some of the new service offerings and products and what it all entails. A large introduction of the offering is really our new online virtual business service center, which is called the Business Banking iLounge. Through the iLounge, the aim is really to provide access to all existing and new business clients, and with specific focus to SME clients where the client might not always have that personal relationship within a branch. If I just look at the slide currently on the screen, I think some of the key customer benefits of the Business Banking iLounge is also illustrated within the video. It really speaks around contactability, where it's really a single point of contact, where customers can contact us either through email or through the website or maybe via telephone. And it really speaks also around some growth and in terms of products that hopefully can support your business for future growth. We'll briefly touch on some of the bank assurance solutions and then obviously lastly the digital marketplace. The Business Banking iLounge, as part of the Business Banking CVP and the offering, we also is close to in terms of deliver a unique capability around digital onboarding. And what this really means is where customers actually walks into a branch and immediately can start onboarding themselves and already have immediate access in terms of all the different products that is available. But I think the virtual or the Business Banking iLounge is also really a client service support center. And And it's really once customers, particularly around general queries and complaints, can contact the Business iLounge. For small service-related matters in terms of account confirmations, online queries, sometimes limit management where they is always able to get the people within the branch, and obviously going forward as well in terms of internet banking registrations, which seems to be quite a pain point for customers. In terms of some of the products, I think as part of the transactional products that is already in place, together with some of the transactional offerings, we recently also added the new corporate credit card that also allows for the issuing of multiple cards linked to a single main account. And there's some benefits to that as well, where customers actually qualified for interest periods. They also qualify for credit interest should they maintain a large credit balance. And then obviously other items like in terms of free travel insurance and also in terms of charges, which is free. Also in terms of some of the new products, looking at some of the loan products that also is part of the introduction of the new sustainability finance loans. I think with Bank Windhoek becoming the first commercial bank in Southern Africa to issue and list the bond, both the green bond and the sustainability bond, is something that we're really proud of. I think projects that's normally eligible for funding mainly includes deals like renewable energy type deals, energy efficiency deals, green buildings, and sustainable waste management type deals. Our products relate also to some payment solutions, which is on top of our current offerings in terms of our if I just look at our standalone point of sale offering, we've recently introduced our integrated point of sale offering, which obviously allow for a direct integration with your till. And there's a lot of benefits to that as well, as it eliminates some finger trouble. It improves in terms of reconciliations, and normally some of the challenges that clients always face is overnight batches that might be failing that can be eliminated as a result. And we really want to encourage this particular customers within the retail space. Given the move towards a more digital business environment, I think obviously the challenges that COVID also bring, our newly introduced e-commerce solution, and this is truly an offering that is still quite unfamiliar to most businesses. It can really assist improving the way that you do your business online. It is important to have your website, obviously, which must comply with some card scheme requirements. But where we are is we can really assist you in terms of setting you up and get you ready as part of that. Other new products that we would like to introduce is our new business wallet that has been recently launched. And this is where you obviously just need to have a transactional account and the ability to be able to do internet banking, where you can then send bulk wallets up to 50 to either payment of wages or maybe to payment of suppliers, etc. And then I think something that we're also looking forward is really as part of our roadmap over the next quarter, we also will be introducing our revised fleet card solution. And we're also already in the process in delivering some prepaid cards, and this offering really speaks to more larger commercial and corporate type customers. Then I think also on the roadmap is really our upgrade in terms of our enterprise banking, which we are very excited about, and because obviously through that it will allow us the introduction of a business app that will also allow for a more seamless experience, particularly when you're looking at online banking. Then looking at the bank assurance side, I think through the iLounge, we've also introduced a specific short-term insurance solution. We call it the VUM Assured product. This product is launched in partnership with Santam, and it's really aimed at smaller SMEs with up to a turnover of about 5 million. The product is really at very affordable rates and insurance cover that ranges across most of the risk areas, which obviously relates to business, stock insurance, business all risk, equipment, personal and public liability, most of the risk areas. And we would really like to encourage our customers to contact the iLounge to tell them more or to get them set up, or you can contact Santam directly as well. We also offer other long-term insurance offerings via our brokers available at the Business iLounge. But you can also contact your branch, where some of these brokers are also available at. And then further, I think we still have our mentorship program. I think something that Bank Windhoek's become very familiar with through our support of business financial solutions. And we really wish to invite clients should they would like to be part of this journey. But I think what is really nice about it is also with the introduction of the digital marketplace. And I think, however, we also know that we're now introducing a new learning portal through the marketplace for immediate access to learning material, which is also very similar to some of the mentoring that is currently happening. And this will allow us to really have a much bigger client reach. And that can assist clients in terms of running of their business, setting up their business, looking at from marketing, from HR solutions, cash flow solutions. I must say it's really, really a very nice value add. And this is available only to Bank Windhoek business clients at a discounted rate, particularly on the hardware and the software products. The learning portal is really for free. So on that note, I think Bank Windhoek, in partnership with BCX and Microsoft, that brings us the digital marketplace platform. And to expand more on this offering, I would now like to introduce to you Mr. Heinrich Barnos. Heinrich, welcome. And if you can maybe tell us a little bit more in terms of how clients can register and really become part of this offering.
Thank you very much, Leon. Thank you for the kind introduction, and thank you, Bank Windhoek team, for having me. We'd just like to thank you for making us part of your journey to reinvent your customer's experience. It's been a pleasure. And on that note, we've created a short video clip that will take you all the way through registration, activation, to your first purchase and management of software assurance and licensing that you can do on your portal. Without further ado, over to the video clip.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think Heinrich, quite a good presentation. I think maybe I also just want to use this opportunity to remind customers that you can also contact the Business Banking Alliance. The Business Banking Alliance will contact customers over the course of the next 3 months because of the registration process to maybe really assist you. And I also want to encourage our customers to contact the Business Alliance for registration as well. And yeah, I think we've almost come to the end of our broadcast. So I think we can have now sort of like see whether there's been a few questions from viewers. Maybe let's take that opportunity now and to answer maybe some of the questions. So if I can just have a look here. So I think just looking at in terms of some of the questions. One question here in terms of what do I get as part of this offering? So I think if I just look at in terms of what is part of this offering is really, it's just to summarize it, and I think we've touched on most of the elements through the presentation, is really around the improved service model. I think obviously we're trying to look at our coverage model. We've also looked at in terms of the way the business bankers currently in the branches set up to support their business clients. Currently, they're sometimes also servicing a lot of other customers other than the top priority type end customers. And I think also with the introduction of the Business Alliance, the previous comment I made around SME clients that obviously needs to walk into the branches, that they now can be directed to the Business Alliance. And the Alliance is really there for service-related matters. And then I think obviously some of the tailor-made unique products that we've recently introduced that hopefully will enable customers to transact a little bit more digitally. I think also the digital onboarding capability that is very soon to be launched, and this will also allow business customers to be able to onboard themselves even from their business. And I think ultimately for me a key value is really the delivery of the digital marketplace. I think the value add that comes along with that, Heinrich, and in particular the fact that customers can purchase tools, hardware, software tools through the digital marketplace at a discounted rate, and this is really a unique offering within Namibia. So I don't know. Maybe looking at some of the other questions, I think we've covered this one. Yeah, I think here's a question. Most startups need funding, and collateral is normally an issue for startups when looking for financing. Yeah, I think that normally is a tough one. I think, Bernice, if I can probably start if you would like to add or come in here. I think obviously entrepreneurship for us is critical, and I think the support as a business banking of a business bank, and I think Bank Windhoek's been known for as a relationship bank. It's critical for us to see how best we can support business clients. I think what makes it always sometimes difficult with startups where customers don't have access to funding. It is nowadays, and it's even tougher even now. But I think through some of the offerings, it's important that we as a bank gets to involve at a very early stage and to support you in terms of building up some kind of track record. And sometimes there might be things within the business that there is other products where we can use maybe in terms of asset finance, where we can use the asset as some form of underlying security for you to not use your capital to acquire some of those assets and maybe use that towards your cash flow. And I think we also have partners within the business where we can really introduce you to in terms of overcoming that barrier in terms of not having funding. And then I think some of the trade products that can also support you. I think looking at some contract finance, maybe invoice discounting going forward. And obviously through FX as well, particularly where there is a good offtake where we can put some reliance. And obviously it all depends on the feasibility of the business and in terms of sustainable cash flows, what is generated from there.
Yes, Leon, I couldn't agree more with you. I think the intent of the funding is very important. So when we talk about startups, the type of funding is very much dependent on the intent of the funding. And all the examples that you mentioned are very relevant because if it's asset finance, you don't really need collateral because the underlying asset definitely would serve as your collateral. So it's really about making sure that you have, as you said, a very clear business plan, that you as the startup, the promoter of the business, have a very clear direction of what you want to do. And then it's up to the type of capital. Is it a working capital need? Is it linked to trade finance? Is there some invoice that you need to discount? So depending on the type of capital, there are a host of services. And I think the best approach is to visit the nearest branch and to talk to your local business banker. And as we've said, yes, a lot of our offering is digital, but we still believe in the personal touch, and in a very safe environment in our branches, you have access to very competent staff who will assist you with your requirements.
Yeah. No, thank you, Berenice. I think there's another question again around the sustainability bond. I think I've touched on we in very short time we will introduce a campaign towards sustainability type finance for smaller type businesses. Berenice, I don't know whether you want to maybe elaborate in terms of the newly introduced sustainability bond.
Now, we are very excited about the opportunity to have launched or listed the sustainability bond. Sustainability is really about relevance. It's about being relevant to the world we live in and making a difference. And for us, it's been very exciting. We've embraced it both on the side of raising funding, but also as far as assisting clients is concerned with access to this sustainability loans. So it's been very important for us to embrace this. We believe sustainability is the core of how we need to do business in future. It's important that we remain relevant and that we also look at needs beyond only financial needs and look at the spin-offs of sustainability finance. So this has been very exciting for us. We've embraced it almost with both hands, and we look forward to assisting our clients contribute to a better planet. So Leon, it's been a huge success for us, and we're very excited about the possibilities in this range. And this new offering to smaller businesses is very good, because that need constantly comes with a financial benefit. So in as much as we've seen clients approach us for solar installations, there's upside in terms of their bottom line. In many instances, those clients are saving elsewhere, and that's really contributing to their cash flows. So definitely a win-win situation and solution for our clients.
Oh, thank you, Berenice. So then maybe I think I've sort of like expected this question, and I think we haven't really touched on it in the videos, and it's obviously still very early days. But I think here's a question around how does Bank Windhoek assist businesses in these trying times as a result of COVID, and in terms of cash flows. I think maybe, I don't know whether you want to start and then
you want to come in later?
And then I can come in later in terms of our new collaboration with Bank of Namibia.
Yes, and because of our relationship model with our clients, we always believe in trying to assist our clients as best we can, and sometimes that is also with advice as far as we can. So as far as assisting our clients since the pandemic started, we've really gone, I think, out of our way to assist. We streamlined our processes in terms of initially emergency assistance. Once the lockdown started last year was it late March. So from a Bank Windhoek perspective, we look at individual clients, and we've tried to assist clients across the board, across sectors. But what we're also excited about is the new partnership with the Bank of Namibia, which the banking industry has embarked upon, where we are availing working capital financing in the form of a COVID SME loan. So we're excited about the launch. Leon is very much part of that journey. And we'll be assisting clients with working capital, and there'll be very good relaxations involved in terms of capital and interest as far as this product is concerned. But generally, on an ongoing basis, we do assess clients' individual needs, and we really try and help where we can, as far as we can.
Yeah. No, thank you, Berenice. I think you've captured it. I think obviously, maybe if I can just add, the loan scheme is really aimed at smaller SMEs, up to a turnover of about 10 million. And I think what is obviously important is it's really towards SMEs for that 3 months working capital, and it sort of like gives them sort of like an edge for a moratorium over the next 6 months, where after then it converts into a loan over a period of 54 months. And we really would like to encourage customers to either contact the iLounge or maybe contact your branch, and we would like to see how best we can assist you. I don't see any other additional questions, so I think then we have then sort of like almost come to the end of the broadcast. Maybe just in conclusion, I would like to then just maybe take this opportunity to thank a few people that I think was quite instrumental for us throughout this journey. I really would like to start with Ryan Geis's team in terms of the customer transformation team. And in particular, I would like to single out Loretta Lowe, Loretta, for your support in terms of assisting us developing the new CVP. I think then obviously our external partners, Heinrich, in particular BCX, for creating this digital platform for us. And I think also to you and Mr. Grauper. And then obviously to Microsoft and for Biz for Africa in terms of the contribution and the materials as part of the learning portal, and obviously continuously keeping that up to date and trendy in what's happening currently. I think Santam and Velvicha and Bank Windhoek Financial Advisors, particularly in the collaboration we have in terms of our bank assurance offerings. And then I would also like to make use of this opportunity to my fellow EMT colleagues, our MD Berenice, and in particular my own team, for their endless support during this journey and all the hard work making this a realization. I know we went through a lot recently, and I'm very proud of each and everyone's contribution. So a big thank you, Joni, to you and the team as well, and Derek in particular. And then thank you to the marketing team, Jackie, Liesel, and Bronwyn, I think in particular in staging this event. And last but not least, thank you very much to everybody who participated in this live broadcast. It was really a pleasure to host you, and we would like to look forward in terms of assisting you with any of your needs, and really wishing you well in your... Stay safe, everybody.